Good morning. Oh, happy Sunday, everybody. I cannot wait. Well, I know some people don't do it on Sunday, so happy whatever day it is that you're doing the recording. But hey, to everybody logged in, can't wait. Honestly, I need a good stretch. I am still a little bit sniffly today, so just bear with, but I always feel better after. I don't know. I always say yoga's magic, but genuinely, doesn't matter how unwell I feel sometimes. I mean, I feel all right, just sniffly today, but something about yoga. Anyways, meet me on the mat. We're going to start in child's pose today. So you choose how you want to do it. Keep it soft if the hips and the legs feel kind of tight, or if you really feel like starting in that lovely deep, wide knees, toes together position, you can. Awesome. Let's get some music on. Oh, amazing. So just finding that place. Amazing. Let's find that lovely space where you feel soft, knees wide maybe, and just let everything bow down. Invite you to breathe in and breathe out. Take some nice slow deep breaths as you take that lovely forward fold. Amazing. Oh, and as you sink down, just begin to check in with the body. How are you feeling today? Does anything feel tight? Can you feel that already just from this position? Let's start with some nice deep breaths. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Good. And as you sink down, just to enjoy the softness and the stillness. What parts of your body are feeling tight? How are you in mind? And what is it that you want from the class? I think it's such a lovely moment at the start just to close your eyes and ask yourself, maybe set an intention for your class, for the week. I invite you to invite something into your life that you need. Kind of as we move into the colder weather, it's meant to be forecasted a little colder here this week. I'm kind of moving through the end of November. Breathe deeply with me. Good. Embracing and soaking up all the beauty that comes with this new season. Inhale and exhale. Let's slowly begin to push the hands up, getting a little stretch in the back, and then coming back down. Good. Again, you can bring the hands maybe a little wider alongside the ears type thing, and inhale, lift up. Good. See how that feels. You're sinking a little deeper into the hips and the knees and come back down. Good. Breathing in, let's lift it up. And exhale down. Inhale, lift. We're going to walk the hands over towards the right hand side. Reach as far as you can and sink down. Feel that stretch in the side body. Good. Relax the neck and the head wherever you need to. Breathe deep. Breath to belly. Soften in the forehead. If you wanted to take that left hand on top of the right, you can. Breathing in and the turn and face this direction. Good. Just breathe deep into that left side body. Inhale, walking the hands back to center and then over towards the left. Good. Thinking down, reach as far as you can. If it feels too much, bring the hands back into the middle. Find a nice soft place for the head and maybe take the right hand on top of the left. And just breathe deep, just finding that release in the right side body. Close the eyes if you like, and you just breathe deep. Let's release any of that stress and tension held in the body. This class is just genuinely for you. Let's move and stretch and let go of those little tight spaces. We're going to reach forward nice and long. Let the chest draw down. This time, rotate the shoulders out and down and away from the ears. Get that lovely stretch. Good, softening in the forehead. Inhale, slowly come up a little bit for me. Good, I'm gonna turn and face this direction. We're gonna take puppy dog pose. So thinking about kind of like a downward dog position, but from the knees. So we want the hands slightly more forward, drawing in from the navel. Good, and then we sink back in that tailbone, but not dipping the hips all the way to the heels. We're just sinking back. Good. And then this, so we get that beautiful stretch in the upper body. Roll the bicep out and then down away from the ears as you sink back. And just breathe. Good. Drawing in from your core, feel long in the center of the body rather than letting it bow down. Drawing in from the core, draw the shoulders down and away. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, coming all the way back up, finding tabletop position. Good. I'm going to take a few little cats and cows. So starting with cat, tuck the tailbone under, arch the spine. Beautiful. Feeling that lovely pull across the shoulder blades. And a lovely job. Working maybe chin to chest, feel the pull across the shoulders. Lovely arch. Breathe with me. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up, drop the shoulders down, looking forward. Good. Take that lovely length between shoulders and the ears. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, tucking under. And finding your cow. Great. Just stretching out the spine this morning. Tucking in, drawing in from your core. Inhale and exhale and drop it down. Nice one. Good. Inhale, we're going to find flat back. So just draw in from the center of the body, pushing into the hands. Good. Inhale, we're going to extend the left toes out, or right toes out, sorry. Push the toes down, drop the right hip down, and that heel works away. Just releasing in the calf muscles. Just saying hello to that lower body. We're working in the heels and the ankles, maybe pushing the toes in, leaning forward and back. And breathe with me for 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly coming back to center. You've got the option to keep the toes on the mat, or you can lift it up, maybe pointing those back toes. Drop the right hip down, draw in from your core, feel long. Maybe just taking the left hand out, holding nice and long line here. Look slightly in front of you, a little bit down. Keep the neck long, not straining. Drawing in from your core. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the toe and the hand back down. Beautiful. Good. We're going to turn the fingers so that they face outwards in the long edge of the mat. We're just going to rock left to right, little stretch in the wrists in between. Again, just warming up the body. Few little stretches. Finding that muscle memory. Good. 3. Nice one, everyone. 2. And 1. Amazing. Coming back to center. Remember, if it feels too much on the wrist, always welcome to a fist. Good. So we're finding that flat back. Inhale, left leg out, but pushing the toes down, drop the left hip down. So imagine you're drawing the inner thighs together. We're drawing strong in the center of the body. Push the heel away. Good. Breathe with me. Relaxing in the forehead. 4. Good. 3. Maybe pushing into the toes, rocking forward and back. Up to you. Listen to what your body needs. 3. Good. 2. And 1. It's coming back to center, nice and strong in the center of the body, strong. Core, inhale, lift that back leg if you like. Drawing in. So we don't want the hip lifting here. We want to draw it down, down, down. Nice long leg. Draw in from the core, push into the hand, look slightly forward. And just breathe. Feel the strength in the center of the body happening. Beautiful. You want to play, maybe walk the fingertips in the right hand forward, or you can reach it long, up to you. Just holding here. Breathe. Little smile if you like, softening in the face and the forehead. Nice one. 2. And 1. Good. Toes down, hand down. Bring the knees back to hip distance, sinking down into your child's pose. Reach the hands long and just let everything drop. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. The forehead makes it to the floor. Maybe let it rock. Maybe bend in the elbows this time just to take a little bit off the stretch. If you've got the hands or the fists stacked, just rock the forehead. Release any of that tension. Any of those kind of headaches, head colds, worries. Really take time here to get that little bit of moment to stop and reset. Inhale, bring the head back to center. Reach the hands forward, peel the body up into your cat pose. Good. Find your cow pose. And back to a nice strong core. Inhale, right leg extends. Good. We're going to keep it there, push into the hands strong in the center of the body. Great. We're going to maybe play with our crunches. We're going to walk the left fingertips forward. You can keep them there. You can lift the hand. We're going to bend that back knee. We're going to try to bring the elbow and the knee in at the same time. Good. And extend. If it feels wobbly, just bring one foot or a hand down onto the mat. Drawing in, thinking about that core, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Nice one. Drawing it in. Good. At your own pace, I'll give you a count of 5. 3. Nice one, everyone. 4. Take your time. 3. Beautiful. 3. 2. Amazing. Last one option to bring the foot down or to hold. Feel that strengthening, pushing into the hand, draw in from the core. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Really strong and controlled. Bringing the foot down. Inhale, sinking it back down into your child's pose. Head exhale. Nice deep breath for me in and out. Let's do it again. Peel the body up into cat. Find your cow pose. You got it. And then drawing in from the center of the body, pushing into the hands. Feel strong. Inhale, extending the left toes. You've got it. Breathing in, kicking it up. Good. Pushing into the hands. Feel strong and long. You can just do the knee. You don't have to do the hand. You can extend if you want, fingertips out. Or lifting up. See how that feels. If you want to do our little crunches, again, remember, just bring a foot or a hand down. If it feels too much, bending into the elbow, take it slow and controlled. Heating the body up. Elbow in. And extend. Good. Drawing it in, feeling that little crunch. Just finding the movement and the balance. And then I'll give you a count of 5. Ready? Relaxing in the face at your own pace. 5. Breathe with me. Nice one. 4. Breathe. 3. Nice one. Feeling the body heating up. 2. And last one. Option here. Bring the foot and the knee down. The hand, or if you feel like holding, just take that little bit of heat. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Toes down, hand down, bring the knee down. Let's take the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. And come down, either onto the elbows, or sinking into the hips, or come all the way down onto the mat. Your choice. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. I'm going to take that little rock of the forehead left to right. If you've got the connection with the forehead, either on the fists or the floor, breathe it out. 3, 2, and 1. Just feeling that little bit of depth into the hips. Let's bring the hands on either side of the face. Inhale, peel it all up. You've got it. Just take your time, bringing the hands forward, swinging the knees back in. Amazing. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Drawing in from your core, trying to find that lovely, long, strong line of the spine. Good. Inhale. This time we're going to extend the right leg. We're going to bend the knee. We're going to take our 2 little crunches in and extend. In and extend. Third one. Take your step. Good. Drawn in and step forward. Well done. Inhale, lifting up. Maybe reach the arms up and sink down. Just waking up into the hips, lifting tall, like someone's been lifting from the top of the head. Lifting nice and long in the breath. Good. Slowly bring the hands onto the hips, and we're just going to lift up. Keep that balance. Can you flip that front heel up? Can we turn? So we draw that left hip forward and just lean forward a little. See how that feels. Is it quite tight in that front leg? Does it feel better to bring the hands on either side? Okay, stay lifted or hold the wall. Listen to the body. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to slowly bring the bottom of the foot back down and lift. Again, we don't want to sink down. Feel like drawing up in from the center of the body. Lift long from the head. Good. Smiles and sink. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way back up. Lifting in those toes. See how that feels? Maybe lean forward a little bit. Draw the left hip forward in from the center of the body. And bring the hands on either side of that front leg. If you're really open, you can take the left leg. You can wiggle the foot to the side and you can come down. If it feels too much to have that back knee bend, that might feel too much, you can also come forward. Just see where stretches today. We'll grab all the opposite sides of the feet, or you can stay nice and tall. Totally up to you. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. If you decided to come down, pushing up, come back up onto that left knee and lift up into our lunge. Well done, everyone. Inhale, we're going to just reach the hands up, sink into the front knee. Hands on either side of that front foot, wiggle it back and sink down. We're going to keep the flow going though, peel it up. Feeling that cat pose, finding that lovely stretch of the spine, cow, back to center. Inhale, shift the weight. Lifting that back leg, draw that core in, knee in to nose. Inhale, extend, knee into nose. Inhale, extend, you've got it, and slowly take a big step forward. When you feel ready, bring it up, hands on the knees, hips, wall, or lift down. Remember, we don't want to sink down. Breathing in, lift, and then sink. Feel that length. Lovely job. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lifting up, draw in from the center of the body, and just see what it feels like on this side. How tight the backs of that legs. Draw that right hip forward, flex that front foot. Breathe, maybe leaning forward a little bit. That feels enough. Just stay. Perfect place to be. Just breathe deep. Maybe bring your hands on either side of that front foot. Good. 4, 3. Nice. 1, 2, and 1. Good. Let's push the bottom of that front foot down and find that lunge. So we breathe in, lift up, and then sink. Good. Softening in the face for 3. Beautiful. Deep breaths. Relax that forehead. 2, the jaw, and 1. Inhale, lifting up. Great. So we flip the heel up. We draw that hip back. Good. Option just to stay here, leaning forward. Option 2, hands come on either side. Option 3, wiggle the right toes out a little bit and see if maybe the body will let you sink back if that feels comfortable in that knee. Good. And then what we do is wiggle our sit bones so we're not leaning to one side. Inhale, maybe lean forward. So see what it feels like to get the body a little square. The hamstrings are super tight. Come back a little bit higher. Or if you've got the space, body feels like it's a good thing to do, just listen to what feels good. 4, 3, 2, Nice one, relaxing in the face, and one, beautiful, coming all the way up. Inhale, pushing in, coming back up to that knee. We're gonna sink down. We're gonna bring hands on either side of that front leg. Wiggle it back, you've got it. Knees nice and wide, getting a little bit deeper into the hips. Take them as wide as you can, big toes to touch. Good, and coming down. Breathing in and breathing out, good. 3, relax the forehead, 2, and 1. You're welcome to stay there. You can lift up, walk the hands towards the right hand side and sink down. Just repeating that movement from earlier, but knees really wide. Sink down, inhale, walk the hands back to center, to the other side. If it feels way too much for the knees that wide, just stay with the body in the center. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Coming all the way back to the middle. And slowly peeling up. Good. We're going to bring those knees back in. Bringing the hands on kind of in line with the shoulders. Beautiful. Inhale, tuck under. Find that lovely cat pose. Tuck those back toes. Arch the back, lift up. And shift the weight, drawing in from the center of the body. Find your downward dog. Breathe. Drop the shoulders down and walk those heels. Swinging in as you go. Releasing the backs of those legs. You've got it, team. Just take some nice breaths as you go. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to come up to the tops of the toes. We're going to step or hop forward. Just fall down. Beautiful. Let's shift the weight to the left foot and straighten the right. Good. Option to reach up with the right hand. Good. Bending in, bringing the right hand down. We're going to shift the weight. So keep the right foot bent. Left leg straightening. Maybe opening that left arm. Drop the shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bending down. Hanging out. Inhale. Halfway lift. Beautiful. Flat back. We'll bring the hands inside, alongside the body. Bend the knees deep. Big scoop up. Amazing. Little back bend. And tuck under with the pelvis. Drawing in. Thumbs in. Beautiful. Breathing in. And breathing out. You've got it. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the hands alongside the body like you're still at the top of that mountain, drawing in from your core, feeling long. Amazing. I don't know about you, but I can see some sunshine coming through that window. Let's soak it up with a beautiful deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. That. All right, let's grab a quick drink and then we'll move on to our next little sequence. Hopefully that feels like a really good start. Nice. First little warm up there, getting into the body, a little strengthening, a little hello to the core. Beautiful. All right. Fab. All right, let's come to the front of our mat. We're just going to do a few nice sun salutations. We're going to take it down to the ground and create some heat. If you feel like you need to leave anything out, just join us in standing when you can. We're going to keep it flowing. We're going to try and do 3 in a row. If the plank is too much today, just do the plank from the knees and then lower down. You also have the option today. I'm going to take you through upward dog, which is really strong on the back. But hopefully after a few of our cobras, I'll talk you through that. That's an option that you can add into your practice whenever you like. All right. Well, when you're ready, standing in Tadasana. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Draw in from your core, feeling tall and long. You've got it, reaching out. Let's salute that little bit of sun. Peeking through the clouds here. I can see it out my windows. Reaching forward and down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, yogi's choice. Drawing in from your core. Good. Step or hop back to a nice high plank. You've got it, feeling strong here. Drop the hips strong. Push the heels away. Feel that length. Feel as if I'm drawing the chest forward and the heels away from you. Feel that lovely bit of strength. Or come to the knees and just lean forward. Option here to lower down, go via the knees or push into the toes. Feel the weight shift to the upper body. If your upper body feels strong enough, come down. Otherwise, come down via the knees. Untuck those back toes. Good. Inhale, let's roll the shoulders up and back. Bring the elbows in towards the body. Exhale. Inhale, pushing into the hands, getting that little bit of a back bend. See how that feels. Take your time there. It can be really shallow. And coming back down. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, push into the hands. Use your core, coming to the knees. Good. Find your tabletop, tuck your back toes, and lift up to your downward dog. Breathe. Good. You can walk the heels here. You can work to lift that tailbone up, drawing from your core. Drop the shoulders down. Find some stillness if you like. Yogi's choice. Inhale, let's look forward between the thumbs. Draw in from the core. Good. Bending in the knees. Step or hop forward. Good. Finding that lovely forward fold, halfway lift. Inhale, bend the knees deep, scoop it wide. Lifting it up, maybe a little back bend here. And then tuck under in the pelvis. Nice and tall and long. Beautiful, team. Inhale. And let it go. Let's keep it flowing. Inhale, lifting up. Hinging at the hips, reach forward. There's those hammies. Backs of the glutes, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, step or hop back to your high plank. Remember, you can come via the knees or stay lifted, dropping down. Feeling strong. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Option to come down onto the knees and lower down or push into the toes. Feel strong in that upper body. Lower it down and untuck those back toes. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Exhale. Take your cobra, pushing up a little bit. We don't want the elbows coming wide. Elbows stay in towards the body as we lift. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, folding down. Beautiful, pushing up. Lifting into the knees, tuck those back toes and lift up. Beautiful. Good, yogi's choice. You can swing those hips. You can find some stillness here. If it's really tight, keep the knees bent and just work to straighten them a little at a time. Breathe with me in and out. Beautiful. Relaxing in the face. Deep breath in and out. Good. Let's look forward between the thumbs. Come up to the tops of the toes. Beautiful little smile. Bend the knees. Step or hop. Good. Folding down. Halfway lift. Bend the knees deep. Scoop it wide. Beautiful. Maybe a little back bend. Thumbs in. Tuck in under in the pelvis. Drop the shoulders down. 3. Good job. Drawing from the navel. 2. And 1. Great. I'm going to demonstrate the upward dog, so have a little look. If you remember it or you know it, absolutely fine. But just have a bit of breather here, stood in your Tadasana, have a look at the screen. So what we're going to do is when we step back or hop to our high plank, this is a really deep stretch in the back. We come forward. What you do here is if you feel the strength, draw in from your core, we bend a little bit in the elbows. We untuck those back toes, keeping the legs straight. We lift the chest, so you're pushing into the hands and we're lifting the chest. Now we're not bringing the knees down. You can if the back feels too much. If not, imagine that you're just straightening both the legs. You're pushing into the tops of the toes, the pelvis draws down, and then we lift up, the chin draws in. That is called upward dog. And then from here, we use our core. We untuck one toe, then the other toe, and we push up into downward dog. From there, tops of the toes, we step or hop forward. I'll talk you through it. If it feels too much, always just go via the knees, but it is a really nice way to kind of transition. And I thought I would show you that movement, how we get back into downward dog. From there, we literally just lift in the hips and untuck those back toes. It takes a little kind of time to find the comfort in it, but see what you think. If not, always go back up to cobra, same as, and lift via the knees. You know that one well. When you're ready, inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. And drop it down. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Let's flow. Hinge at the hips, fold down over the toes. Halfway lift. Good. Step or hop back. You've got it. Holding in your plank. Good. If you wanted to try, remember, go down by the knees if you need to. We push into the toes. So imagine you're bending the elbows just so that they come in line with the body, and then you lift the upper body, and I'm untucking my back toes. Come down onto the knees to start. Lifting in the chest, draw the chin in. If you want to play a little bit more with upward dog, straighten one leg. Feel like you're making it as tense as possible. Straighten the other leg. Push the toes in and let the hips draw. You're pushing into the hands. Breathe. 3. If it's too much in that lower back, come back to a cobra. 2 and 1. And then we push into the hands. We use our core, untuck one toe, then the other. And slink it back. Well done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to the tops, the toes lift between the thumbs. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And bend the knees, scoop it up nice and wide. Good little back bend if you like. And thumbs in. Breathing with me in. Drawing in from the navel, exhale. Amazing. We'll do one more for good luck. Let's see how that feels. Taking whatever variations feels right. Inhale, reaching it up. Hinge at the hips, fold down. Halfway lift. Bend the knees, step or hop back. Yogi's choice. Good. Lower down whichever way you want, via the knees or lean forward over those wrists. Bend down and lift up. Keep the legs nice and tense. If you're taking your upward dog, lifting up in the chest, draw the shoulders down and away. Good. Maybe lifting up. Inhale and exhale. Look forward between the thumbs, step or hop. Amazing. A little bit quick at that time. With that transition, halfway lift and reach it up. Oh, dreamy team. Good. We're going to keep the hands in the center of the body, breathing in through the nose and breathing out. Good. Inhale, twisting the body towards the right hand side. And exhale. Good. Breathing in, come back to center. Twisting over towards the right hand side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming back to center, bringing the hands on the hips. We're going to bring the feet together this time. The toes to touch and the heels just a little bit apart, kind of making a little bit of a V shape, upside down V, I suppose, if you're looking down at the feet. Good. You can use the wall if you need to, or a chair. We're going to do a little sequence in chair pose. When you're ready, let's reach the arms up. And exhale, we're going to bend the knees down, bring the hands on alongside the body, sink into the heels, lift up with the chest. Bring the hands either forward or alongside the ears, drop the chin down a little bit, lifting in the toes. Inhale, straighten, long arms, and down. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swing the arms down. Good. Sinking back into those heels, lift the toes, lifting up. Good, so you can have the hands on the tops of the legs, the hips. You can reach forward or arms alongside the ears, sinking back. Good. Feel that little bit of heat. 3. Breathe, little smile. 2 and 1, reaching up. Little back bend, swing it around. Exhale. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, swinging it down. This time we're going to sink into the heels, lift in the chest, bring the thumbs together in that lovely prayer position. Good, we're going to twist. We're going to bring that left elbow to the right knee, tuck it in front. You can stay here, or you can twist the body, bring the thumbs to the sternum, see if you can keep the legs in line. Keep sinking back into those heels. Inhale, back to center. A little bit of warmth today, swinging the arms to the other side. You can just relax in there, or you can reach. Take the twist, see if you can keep that sinking back. 3, 2, 1, coming back to center. Inhale, scoop it up. And thumbs in. Exhale, team. Feel that heart rate, feel the warmth that you've created in the body. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Let's take the feet nice and wide. And find that breath. Feet so that we're going to do a little bit of our goddess work. Breathe in with me and breathe out. Nice one. Let's reach the arms up. And then we're going to find our lovely cactus arms sinking into those hips. Good. Tuck in under, draw in from the navel. Here you go. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sink. And give yourself a hug. Stay lifted for this one. Big squeeze. Sinking nice and deep. Swoop it up. Inhale. Exhale, sinking down. Lovely. Holding here. Relaxing in the face. Inhale, reaching it up. And exhale, sinking down. Swing the arms around. See if you can put the opposite arm underneath and give yourself that little bit of depth. 3, 2, and 1. Squeezing and reaching it up. Inhale and exhale, sink down. And up. And down. Nice hug. Option this time to lean forward. You can lead with the chest, stick the tailbone out. Let everything sink. See how you're feeling here in those hips. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lifting up, squeezing in the inner thighs, lifting those hands up, sinking down. Just lifting up, sinking down. See if you can cross the arms, the opposite one on top. See if you can switch them. And if you like the forward fold, take it now. 3, 2, and 1. Squeezing and coming all the way back up. Inhale, palms together, thumbs in. Beautiful. Breathing in. And exhale through the mouth. Tuck in from the core. Good. We're going to turn the toes in to face each other. Heels away. Nice wide V stance. Let's take our little forward fold. Lead with the chest. And then slowly just draw the chin in and let everything hang. Breathe with me in. And out. Lovely. If there's any other variation you wanted to add in here, maybe bring the hands in between and bend in the elbows, draw the nose through. You can reach both hands through or just hang out. Just breathing, feeling the little stretch in the backs of the legs. 3, 2, and 1. But you just slowly find a flat back, whether you're on fingertips, fists. We're going to bring the right hand in between the feet. We're going to turn the left toes, open the knee out, and sink into that knee. You've got the option to lift that left hand and bring it onto the knee and just roll the left shoulder out and look up, or you can reach up with that hand. 3, nice one. 2, and 1, good. Beginning to come back to the center, straighten that knee, turn the toes back in. Option to turn the left toes out. You've got it. I'm going to bring the right fingertips, hand or palm into the center and just sink a little deeper. Just taking a little bit more of a lunge, feeling that in the hips and the hammies. Good. And you've got your option here. You can bring your right hand onto the knee, roll that right shoulder back and look up, or reach it up nice and low. Good. Feel that length between shoulders and the ears. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. Good. We're going to walk the hands nice and forward. Slowly bring the feet in so that they're hip distance. And come down into tabletop. Inhale, roll the feet to the side. And up to a nice upright position on the mat. Well done, everyone. As our whole second section of the class came into the body. Inhale with me and exhale. If you've got a drink, grab it. More than welcome to have your water or your tea anytime in this session, to be fair. A good time now if you're feeling it. All right, so legs crossed. Just to start, we're just going to start with a little bit of our seated cat and cow, just to get a nice little stretch where we've done a little bit of work in that spine today. So the hands come forward, we arch, we tuck under in the pelvis, we draw the chin in, and let everything just concave, chin to chest. Like me, you might feel a lot of that stretch, neck and shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and lean forward. Good. So I'll take that from the side. Good. Inhale back to center, drawing in from the navel, tucking under. Inhale, coming back up, reaching forward. Good. This time we're going to come back up to a nice tall position. We're going to interlace the fingers in front of us. Imagine you've got a big ball. Inhale, we're going to lean, tuck under in the pelvis. Draw in from the chin and feel that little pull. Stretching that upper body, beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, use your core coming all the way back up. This time we're going to bring the hands behind us, either hands on the lower back or interlace the fingers. We're going to lean forward this time with the chest, maybe flipping the palms out. Option to lie down with the chest and the head. You could be much more upright like this. You can extend the arms a little bit, depends on how tight you're feeling in that upper body, or reach it forward. You also have the option to move the body left to right and get a little bit more release. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, coming back to center, lifting back up. Separate the hands if that's the option you chose. Hands come forward. Inhale, finding that lovely circle in front of you. Interlace the fingers, palms facing forward, tuck under. Chin to chest. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back. The hands behind you, leaning forward with the chest. Interlace, option to lean forward. Option to move side to side for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to center. Everybody peeling it all the way back up and bring the hands forward. You've got it. Inhale with me and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale. We're going to twist left hand to right side. Breathing in and breathing out. Drop the shoulders down. Keep the spine nice and tall, drawing in from the center. Inhale, coming back to center and twisting. Opposite side, right hand forward, left hand back, but don't sink down. Inhale, lift from the top of the head. Tall posture, drawing in from the core on that nervous system. By breathing deep to the belly. And that lovely vagal response. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, twist in. And exhale. Softening in the forehead. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We've added some twists into the movement today. It's a little bit of a magic breath working in our gut health today. Whole body stretch, finding warmth and strengthening a little bit more in the upper body and spine. A little bit of time in the hips. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to that lovely center point. Good. Let's interlace the fingers and just roll the wrists. Inhale and exhale. Good. Important, allow the forearms to rub against each other if you've got the range of motion. Good. And then we're going to separate the hands, push them out as if you're saying stop. Fingers nice and wide, draw the shoulders down. Good. Inhale. We're going to reach the arms up, keep the body long. Good. And exhale, take the arms wide. You might feel that as the arms come a little bit longer. Inhale, reaching up. Again, keep the spine nice and tall and long. Inhale, draw in from your core, hands down. Nice one, shoulders drop down. Good, inhale, lifting up. And exhale, take it wide. Well done, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale, drawing it forward. 3, 2, and then we're going to bring the hands into fists. We're going to draw the fists down. Good. Inhale, pushing them up and drawing them down. Just breathe with me. Keep the spine long. Lifting them up and bringing them down. And lifting them up and finding some circles or figure eights, whatever feels good for you and your wrists. Deep breaths in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the hands down. Breathe with me in. And exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Right hand comes down, lifting up into that left hand, just a little arch. Push down into the left hip as you reach and come back, moving the neck with it if you like. Breathing in and out. Just stretching into that side body, releasing all that tightness. 3. Nice. 1, 2. Inhale and exhale. 1. Breathing and reaching wide other side. Arm comes long over. Good. A little bend in that elbow and over. Breathe in. 3. Nice deep breaths. Find that release. Relax in the forehead, space between the eyebrows. 2. And 1. Inhale, keeping it nice and wide. Let's bring the hands. We're going to flip the palms up, lifting in the chest. Inhale, roll the thumbs down, arching in the spine here, reaching long, chin to chest. Breathing, inhale, lifting it back up. Nice. Inhale and exhale, releasing in the forehead, soften and relax. Breathing in and tucking under. Now coming back to center. Begin to roll those wrists again, letting go. Roll, figure eights, whatever feels good, and slowly bring the hands back in front. Beautiful. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And take the chin to chest and roll the neck to the left hand side. Chin to chest, roll to the right. Take it as you need it. Really just feel out what feels tight. Close the eyes if you need. Find that release. For 5. Breathing in and out. 4. 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Bring the neck back to center. Inhale, lifting up. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. I'm going to take a little time to release in the face today. I'm going to come on a little closer to you. Lovely. Good. So find some, point your finger and your thumb. Or sorry, point your finger and your middle finger. And we're just going to take that lovely circle in and around the forehead. think it's important just to notice even this time of year, like the skin probably feels tighter, a little bit drier. Just taking care of ourselves that way as well. Moving up and around. Making some circles in the temples. Beautiful. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Again, coming back up in and around the eyebrows and around the temples. 3. Nice. 2. Let go of any headache. You move in any way that you like. That last count. And exhale. Beautiful. And then moving into the top of the nose and down and around. Move in to release any at all tension. Any sort of pain in the sinus. Take your time just to move and make circles wherever you need it. You want to take the ones into the nostrils, you absolutely can. Take it as you need it. Good. 3. Find that beautiful release. 2. I love that one. And 1. Beautiful. And then finding that position of just moving the jaw. Let go. 3, 2, and 1. From here, I'm going to invite you to bring one hand onto the heart and one hand onto the belly. I'm going to take a few deep breaths. Inhale. Feel the belly fill. Jaw back in. Good. You can close the eyes if you like. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. I invite you just to close the eyes, and we're going to bring the palms to touch. Bring your pointer finger, or sorry, your pinky finger and your thumb to touch and open up your fingers in that beautiful lotus. Good. Inhale. Close the eyes and just feel that position of the hands, feel the openness of that flower, the beauty that it creates. That reminder of sometimes the most beautiful things come from the darkness. And I think that that's such a beautiful metaphor as we move into November, as things feel darker and colder. This beautiful lotus just blooms and blossoms from the cold, dark depths of that mud, in the depths of the water. Inhale, we're just going to lift the hands up until you can bring them up above the head. Inhale, feeling that beauty and that strength and that reminder that beautiful things grow and come. Despite any darkness or heaviness. Good. Inhale, bring the palms together and hands come down. Good. I'm going to invite you to take your Shavasana, lying down on the mat. Grab your creature comforts. Have one last little sip of your drink. Maybe grab eye pillows if you have them. And cheers, everyone, and just lay back. Just relax and find some softness today. Beautiful practice. Great movement today. As you lie back, just allow the back body to soften. Close the eyes and take some time out for you. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Yeah, she kids teach me to just allow yourself to sink and relax in the forehead. Allow yourself to just begin to melt into the space. Feel yourself supported by the mat, relaxing in the forehead. Every little line, just let it dissipate, let it go. Relaxing in the forehead and noticing any change from when you came to the mat today. How are you feeling now in mind? And how are you feeling in body? Inhale and exhale. Let the eyelids fall heavy. And just feel your connection, gratitude, and softness as the mat holds you, cradles you, and allows you to soak up the magic of the breath and the movement today. Allow the shoulders from shoulder to elbow and elbow to wrist. Allow and give permission for your body to truly, utterly stop. Just let it go. Let yourself drift into that beautiful sleep-like place, or even just fall back. Relax from the shoulders to the elbows and the elbows to the wrists and the hands. Let the center of the body soften as you feel your natural breath just taking over that softness. Relaxing from the hips to the knees to the ankles, and releasing from both feet, from big toe to baby toe. Just let it go. Rest, relax, and reset. And today, as we move, I invite you just to find a place of gratitude. A few beautiful affirmations and gratitude for you. Maybe you can fill in the blank at the end with your own. Today, I am grateful for the warmth and the promise of this new day. Today, I'm grateful for moments of stillness and peace, for those who lift me up when I need it. I'm grateful for the strength to keep moving forward. Grateful for the laughter shared with loved ones. I'm grateful for those simple joys. Cup of tea, yoga, and the comfort of our home. I'm grateful for the lessons that help me grow. I'm grateful for love and kindness and connection. I'm grateful for every little win along the way. And today I'm grateful for the journey as life continues to unfold. If anything else comes to mind for you, take a moment to finish the phrase. Today, I am grateful for. I'm grateful for you. Thanks for logging on this morning. That is your Sunday stretch. Stay as long as you like. Peace and love.